Hey guys, how you doing? Jasdeep here from Just Review. So welcome back to my channel, and I just wanted to give you the review for Kugu S1 electric scooter. So this is a very famous scooter after Xiaomi, at least in Europe, and you can pick this up for £239, free delivery, which makes it 260 euros. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you some basic things about this scooter and also some specs and some facts. And in the end, I'll tell you some pros and cons. And in conclusion, I'll tell you if you should consider this scooter for daily use or not. And all the information in this video will be based on my personal experience and will be my own personal opinion about this scooter, because I use this scooter extensively for my daily commute. And if you find any value from this video, please press the like button, and if you want to share the video, then it's on you. And if you like my channel, then please subscribe my channel so that you can see the videos in your feeds regularly. So let's start with the basic specs. It has two suspensions, unlike Xiaomi, tires made of rubber, which is punctureless, and a hook for the shopping and groceries, and the height is adjustable. 350 watt of motor, and the claimed range is 25 to 30 kilometers. It has two brakes, one in front, one in rear, which you need to press it with your foot. It weighs 11 kilogram and it can take up to 120 kgs of weight. It has a weird feature of a cruise control. Yes, a cruise control. So when you press the race button on maximum for at least 3 to 4 seconds, and then you leave it and it just goes on, it doesn't stop. So you need to press the brake for some time to just stop it and make it slow. Alright, so now let's start with some pros. The two suspension on this scooter works great. When you jump on it, you will feel this suspension is working. And overall build is strong. The tires are punctureless, so you don't have to worry about it. And even though it's not a pro version or anything, it still have a lot of power. Surprisingly, it's good on the hill too. And we tried to do a drag race with Xiaomi Pro, and it's almost neck to neck. Even on the hill, it actually won. There is no need to push the scooter to start. You just press the race button and it will go. And it will go fast. It has a digital display, which includes the weird horn button and a light. And you can set the things up, and you can also check how many kilometers you've done so far. Plus you can change the modes. So there are 3 speed modes, 1, 2, 3, and they work accordingly. I charged it many times so far, and it really charges between 4 to 5 hours very quickly as compared to other scooters. As I said before, you can buy this on Amazon, and the delivery itself is very quick. In Ireland you can get it in a week, and in UK maybe a little bit quicker. And buying from Amazon means it's safe delivery, and if something happens, you can complain about it too. If you want, you can check the link below. It's not affiliate link or anything, but it's there for your convenience. So that's all about pros. Now let's talk about cons. So first of all, if you compare this scooter with any of popular scooters like Xiaomi or Segway 9 watt, then the ride quality is very uncomfortable. To be honest, it just make a lot of noise, and you're gonna feel all the bumps on the road. Even though the build quality from the bottom is good and the suspension works great, but from the top it's very flimsy, and whenever you push the brake, it just feels like it's gonna throw you forward. Talking about brakes are very unreliable. It does the work, but you have to push yourself backward to press the front brake, because it feels kind of a little bit dangerous to press the front brake whenever you are on 20 kilometers or 25 kilometers. Yes, it can go to this speed, but overall it feels a little bit dangerous. And I wouldn't suggest this scooter to anyone who's new in the game of scooters or who doesn't have that much experience of riding a bike in the traffic. There is a little bit less space to stand on it. If you compare this from Xiaomi, you can just stand it with 2 feet on. You can stand it here also with 2 feet on, but overall the space is less. If you ride the scooter on the hill a lot, then the battery goes down very quickly. You can literally see the bars going down in front of you. Real range for this scooter is from 15 km to around 20 km. I don't think so it's going to go more than 20 kilometers because I used it a couple of times with the full charge and maximum it gave me is 19 kilometers. In the last, the buttons on the digital display are a little bit difficult to press, and it's very difficult to press while you're riding the scooter and when you want to change the speed of the scooter. So that's all for the cons now, and in conclusion I would say you're getting what you are paying for. The scooter itself, it's very cheap as compared to the competition like Xiaomi and Ninebot, which gonna cost you at least a 500 euros. But if you buy this scooter, the ride will be very uncomfortable and it's noisy and you're gonna feel all the bumps. And in the end, it's depend on you if whether you want to buy this scooter or not. But I would suggest only buy this scooter if you want to go less than 5 km daily, and make sure you get used to of the front brake and the back brake because it's not very normal and it gets time to get used to of it. So that's my review for this scooter for now, and if you like the video, please press the like button and make sure you subscribe the channel. So thank you very much for watching the video and have a wonderful day ahead.